CNC. In this video I'm going to show you how to put together this DIY 3D printed camera slider step by step, and which parts you need to make it. So stay tuned. So first off, this is the non-motorized version, and I will make one with a NEMA 17 stepper motor later, but the code needs some improvement, so I will wait for that a little while more. But for the actual slider, we start with a 20 by 40 aluminum extrusion V-slot, and on that you attach your legs. I have two different ones. You can use them just as they are, or press in a nut and make them adjustable so you can make them stand on uneven surfaces. These holes for the nuts are really tight, so we might need to press them in, and the same for this bolt in this part, but that's just so you don't have to glue it, so these hold themselves into place really easily. This leg attaches with two M5 by 12mm bolts and M5 T-nuts. You need one M5 nut for each of these adjustable legs, as well as a M5 bolt that is has a hex head on it, so you will be able to turn it. The length doesn't matter that much, but you will be able to adjust it more if you have a longer one. I think this is 35mm or something like that. So that's all you need for the assembly of the actual legs, and then we'll move on to the more complicated part, which is the actual part that moves. Now for the base plate of the gantry that is moving. This is prepared for attaching the belt and make it motorized, so we don't have to reprint this part. In the one where I'll be releasing, this won't go up like this. The plate will be thicker all the way, which makes it a lot sturdier, but this works as well, but in the improved version it's a bit thicker all the way. For the assembly of this, you need to print the plate. You need 4 V-slot wheels. These are actually from my Ender 3 before I upgraded to a linear rail on the Y-axis. You need 4 M5 by 30mm bolts, 4 spacers, 2 regular ones and 2 eccentric ones, and 4 M5 nuts. Then in the middle you have 1 more M5 nut and an M5 by 40mm bolt. All of the bolts and other hardware you need will be on my Thingiverse page, so if you look where you can download these files, you'll see exactly all that you need for this project. So now we've made the base plate, we'll move on to the other parts. Now for the part that makes it rotate, you need this printed part right here with the 2 bearings. I'll put the bearing dimensions right here now. 2 more M5 lock nuts, as well as an M5 by 25mm bolt, and this printed arm right here. So with this assembly completed, just put that on the bolt in the center and take another M5 lock nut and tighten this into place, and don't over tighten it so it gets too tight, so it won't be able to move easily, but you should tighten it so all the play goes away. Yes, like that. And then this is used to lock it in place or put it into manual so you can turn it later. Now the last part here uses the GoPro or modular mounting system on Thingiverse link, and for that you'll need these knobs from the modular mounting system, as well as this phone mount that I use, but you can put a GoPro or anything here. This link you can also download from there, so I won't cover how to assemble all of these parts. You need some extra M5 lock nuts and some more of these hex bolts M5 right here to make that work. 2 more bearings inside this arm right here with the knob that you hold to move it. After you install that, you can install your mount for the camera up here before you insert this in the rest of the system. Then you need another 30mm M5 bolt that goes through the center right here into that lock nut, and the same here, don't over tighten it. Just like that. And then one of the knobs and hex head bolts to lock it into place into that right there, so then it won't move up and down. And you can of course lock this in any angle you want as well. So that's all. The assembly is quite easy actually. So that's it for this video. I'll be uploading another one soon where I'll assemble the motorized part with the NEMA 17 motor, but as I said, the Arduino code isn't that refined, so I'll work on that and then release that in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.